Okay. You good boy? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Good boy.
Good morning, Stitchy.
Good boy.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to prep vlog number 6 on lockdown. And as the title suggests, I'm going to be taking you through a full day of eating. I'm going to be showing you all of my meals that I have throughout the day. I'm going to talk through some of the changes that we've made since we started prep, why I'm eating in this way, show you the breakdown of my meals, my foods, my macronutrients, all that kind of thing. And yeah, I'm going to start with meal number 1, which is probably my favorite meal of the day. So here we have my breakfast, which has been pretty much the same for the last 8 to 10 weeks. I have 2 whole eggs and 2 egg whites. And what I do is I put them into a bowl and then I put them straight in the pan to make like one giant fried egg. And if I can get 2 eyes and make a smiley face with the sauce, I'm really happy. And then in here, I've got 50 grams of oats, and I normally put some sort of fruit on top, either like half an apple or some blueberries or berries, but I'm kind of a little bit addicted to grapes right now. They got delivered to us instead of berries, and I put 50 grams of grapes on my oats, and I'm actually obsessed with this right now. With a little bit of cinnamon on top is just heaven. And then obviously I have my coffee, my aminos in my water, my book to read, and my view. And this is the company I keep for breakfast. Most mornings we have Stitchy over there on his little perch on the sofa, chilling. And down here we have a very sleepy dog, Loki. Yeah, he always sits by me when I'm eating. These two, they're so cute. So I've just had that meal now, and it's just gone like 10 a.m. I tend to have my breakfast, or should I say meal 1, around about that time. I've done a morning walk with the dog for about 20 minutes. I've done some fasted cardio on my spin bike for about 40 minutes. So I've done about an hour of activity before I've had my breakfast. And then I have my breakfast at about 10, and I probably won't eat my next meal now until about 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock, and that will be my pre-workout meal before I train. Now I suppose the biggest difference in the last few weeks is that I've not reduced my meals down, but I've kind of switched from having 6 meals a day down to 4 meals a day. And what I've done is I've kind of condensed my meals down, if that makes sense. So like breakfast you saw was like 50 grams of oats, 50 grams of grapes, 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites. That's quite a substantial meal. You know, it's got a good balance of protein, fats and carbs, and that will keep me going now until about 2 p.m. And I won't eat anything until then, and then train afterwards. So my calories are kind of sitting the same as they have been for the last few weeks. I'm just, I would say, below maintenance, and I'm kind of holding there, and my weight's holding, my condition's holding. And as I mentioned in my previous video, I'm not at a point where I really need to push for prep right now because there are no shows that I can enter, and I have no idea when I'll be able to travel out of the UAE in order to go and compete in a show internationally. So right now it's really important that I stay on track, I stay healthy, and that I'm able to kind of hold in a place where I feel comfortable, and yeah, until I'm allowed to go and compete, really, until I know that there is a show that's available for me this year or start next year. So yeah, that's meal 1. I'm now going to sit down at my laptop. It's Friday, the 1st Oh my goodness, yes, it's Friday the 1st of May, and Friday is one of my busiest check-in days. I have like 25 clients checking in today, so I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna spend the next 4 hours working, supporting my clients with their check-ins, their updates and that kind of thing, and then like I said, I'll eat meal 2, and then I'll train after that, probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and because today is Friday, and it's the last training session of the week because tomorrow's rest day, it is going to be a massive leg day. So yeah, Fridays is normally the day when I train legs with Darren, so it's going to be a tough one, and I'll film it for you later. But time to get to work. And as I'm just about to get to work, they form their positions. One's asleep down here, and one is asleep up there. Can you see him? That little fluff ball? Bless them. Whoa, look at that. Crispy potato wedges, chicken and veg. So this is meal 2. It will be my pre-workout meal. It's 200 grams of chicken, some mixed veg, and 150 grams of potato, which have now crisped up and are looking absolutely delicious. Okay, so I've just finished that meal, and I never thought I'd say this, but I'm definitely a massive fan of the air fryer. And Darren is sitting next to me right now, and he's probably going to laugh at me saying this because I gave out to him when he bought it, and I was like, we don't need an air fryer. What do we need an air fryer for? We can just heat stuff up in the microwave. But I'm telling you, it's so much nicer to heat your meals up in the air fryer, and it actually cooks meals from fresh really nice as well. So I'm going to wait about an hour now, and then we're going to train legs together, and then I'll show you my post-workout meal after legs, which is going to be steak that is cooked in the air fryer too, which is going to be amazing. You haven't even trained legs yet. Loki bear. I swear all this dog does is sleep. It's worse than the cat. Just take a moment to appreciate how nice this set is from Riderwear. It's from the Courtside range, and it's just lush. Love the colour, love the fit. Let's see if it lasts for leg day. Before leg day, these have got to go on. Don't ask. You'll see in the next clip why. Not for you. Stinky feet.
Good boy. Get her.
Oi. An hour and 37 minutes. 644 calories. That was a good leg session. Hey, Loki? What do you reckon, Stitch? That's what you think about it, okay? Yes, that is leg day. Well and truly done. I am a sweaty mess. But I got a surprise delivery during our session. Very cute. Hubby sent me flowers today. So we're going to head out now, take the dog for a walk before we have our post-workout meal, and we're going to go for a little sunset walk with the pooch. And no point changing our clothes and showering because it's like 30 degrees outside. So we're going to take Loki Looks for a little walk, and then we're going to get our next meal. You ready for a walk? Walkies. Loki bear. You ready? Ready for walkies? Soon the parks will be open and you'll be able to go in there and go and play. But for now, just need to walk along the road. No poos, Loki. You saving it all for indoors, are you? Yep. Saving it for Daddy. Can you get inside and take a dump? Okay, so we are just in from walking the dog and I'm preparing my last two meals. I mentioned earlier that my post-workout meal is steak, which is currently in the air fryer now, so that's going to ping in just a second. So I'm going to show you that. But I've also prepared my final meal of the day, which usually is my Vex junk bowl, which includes Greek yogurt, whey protein, it's got berries in it, and dark chocolate. But I've kind of, at the moment, really been enjoying it blended with ice, and I've made like a smoothie. So I'm going to show you that now quickly. Here it is. So as I said, it's got 150 grams of Greek yogurt. It's got 100 grams of mixed frozen berries, some extra water in there, some ice. I've blended it all together, and I'm going to have that later with 2 squares of dark chocolate, which I have over here. It's my favourite dark chocolate, 90% Lindt dark chocolate, and I'll probably have that right before I go to bed, like my last meal when I'm watching TV with Darren, and probably a cup of tea with it as well. But I will show you my post-workout meal now. Oh, wow. So that looks amazing. That is fillet steak cooked in the air fryer for I think it's just only 10 minutes at 200 degrees and it looks phenomenal. I'm gonna add that to my plate here. 200 grams of cooked white jasmine rice with mixed veg and steak. And that's my post-workout. There you have it. That's my post-workout meal. 100 grams of steak cooked to perfection, in my opinion. 200 grams of white jasmine rice mixed with veg, and it's yellow because we've added turmeric to it, which I think I showed you in a previous video as well. That's it from me, guys. That is my full day of eating whilst on lockdown. As you can see, I've condensed my meals down from my normal kind of 6 meals a day down to 4 meals a day, but they're quite hefty meals, they're quite substantial, there's a good amount of protein, fats and carbs, and as I said, I'm kind of just below maintenance level, I would say now, in terms of how much I'm eating and my body composition, whether it's changing or not. I've got check-in tomorrow with hubby, and we will make any adjustments as needed from there, but at the moment I'm feeling really good on what I'm eating. I'm feeling healthy, I'm functioning really well, and I'm making progress, so that's the most important thing. If you are looking to gain something from this video and you want to look at how you can incorporate some of these things, my biggest thing would be to look at your macronutrients and think about the proteins, fats and carbs that are going to fuel you best throughout the day, and really look at how you can balance your calorie input versus your calorie output. So depending on how much you're moving will determine how much you can consume and eat, which is kind of what I try and do with all of my clients, is I try and help them understand that calorie balance, because that's what it is. It's about calories in versus calories out. And yeah, so I hope you found this video useful. I hope you enjoyed watching our leg day session and, you know, time with the fur babies. Please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next from me. The next prep video that I'll be doing will be next week sometime, and as you guys know, I upload them every Sunday. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.